What if I told you that the pursuit of endless pleasure, those fleeting moments of joy you chase every day, could be the very thing enslaving you? Picture a life where every second is filled with entertainment, instant gratification, and dopamine hits designed to keep you hooked. Sounds like paradise, right? But here's the twist. What if this paradise comes with invisible chains? Today, we're diving into a chilling truth, inspired by Aldous Huxley's Brave New World, where pleasure isn't freedom, it's control. We'll unravel how your cravings for comfort and distraction might be quietly stealing your time, your potential, and even your humanity. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover a mind-blowing perspective that could flip your entire life upside down. Ready to see the hidden cost of your happiness? Let's jump in. Aldous Huxley, in his seminal work Brave New World, paints a chilling picture of a dystopia where humanity has surrendered its autonomy for the illusion of happiness. Citizens are pacified with soma, a drug that ensures they are always content, no matter how meaningless their lives have become. Huxley's world was not built on chains or prisons, but on pleasure so intoxicating that no one bothered to resist. This, he argued, is the most insidious form of control. Now, reflect on the society we live in today. From the constant ping of notifications to the endless scroll of social media, aren't we too being offered our own version of soma? Psychologists like Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, known for his work on the concept of flow, warn us that while technology can create moments of engagement, it also traps us in cycles of addictive behaviors. Algorithms feed us tailored pleasures, videos, advertisements, and content that keep us hooked but ultimately leave us empty. Take a moment to think. How often do you turn to your phone for a quick hit of joy, only to find hours have passed, leaving you feeling more drained than fulfilled? The pursuit of pleasure has a dark side that modern psychology calls the hedonic treadmill. This concept reveals that no matter how much happiness we achieve, we quickly adapt to it, returning to a baseline level of contentment. Whether it's a new car, a delicious meal, or even a thrilling experience, the joy fades, and the craving for the next fix begins. In Huxley's terms, we become prisoners to our own desires, constantly chasing a satisfaction that remains just out of reach. This isn't merely a theoretical issue. Research shows a troubling correlation between the rise of modern conveniences and declining mental health. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Affective Disorders found that excessive screen time, particularly on social media platforms, is linked to higher rates of anxiety and depression. What's even more alarming is how this cycle feeds itself. The more disconnected and unhappy we feel, the more we seek solace in the very devices that perpetuate our misery. What is the true cost of this endless pursuit of pleasure? Philosopher Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and the author of Man's Search for Meaning, argued that genuine fulfillment comes not from chasing happiness, but from finding purpose. He believed that when individuals lack meaning in their lives, they are more likely to seek distractions, which only deepens their existential void. Ask yourself, are you living a life of purpose, or have you unknowingly allowed the pursuit of pleasure to dictate your choices? This question is not merely philosophical, it's profoundly practical. Every day, we are faced with decisions. Should we binge another series or spend time with loved ones? Should we scroll aimlessly or invest in our personal growth? These small moments, seemingly inconsequential, accumulate into the framework of our lives. Aldous Huxley once remarked, "Most human beings have an almost infinite capacity for taking things for granted." In the pursuit of constant pleasure, we risk taking for granted the deeper joys of existence, relationships, creativity, self-discovery, and contribution to something greater than ourselves. This brings us to a powerful insight. Pleasure, when pursued recklessly, does not lead to freedom. Instead, it creates chains that are invisible but no less real. These chains bind us to habits, cravings, and distractions that sap our energy, time, and potential. As we continue, we'll explore the hidden systems that thrive on our addiction to pleasure and how we can break free from them. But for now, reflect on this. Are you living as a free individual, or are you merely a consumer in a world that profits from your desires? Let this thought guide you as we move deeper into this journey of understanding and self-liberation. Imagine a marketplace where the currency is your attention. In this world, the most valuable commodity isn't gold, oil, or even technology. It's you. Every moment you spend scrolling, clicking, or consuming, you're not just engaging with content, you're being bought and sold. Welcome to the attention economy, a system that thrives on your addiction to pleasure and keeps you locked in an endless cycle of consumption. To understand how deeply this system controls us, we must look at how it exploits our biology. Neuroscientist Dr. Robert Sapolsky, an expert in stress and dopamine research, has revealed that our brains are wired to seek rewards. Every time we experience something pleasurable, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that reinforces behaviors. Whether it's the satisfaction of likes on a post, the excitement of a new purchase, or the rush of winning a game, this dopamine hit creates a feedback loop that keeps us coming back for more. Here's the catch. The anticipation of pleasure often releases more dopamine than the pleasure itself. This is why we eagerly wait for a text reply or obsessively refresh our feeds. It's not the outcome, but the possibility of reward that keeps us hooked. In this way, the attention economy turns us into perpetual seekers, always yearning, but never truly satisfied. Think about how this manifests in your daily life. Have you ever found yourself checking your phone without even realizing it, or craving something? A snack, a video, a moment of validation, only to feel hollow once you've had it. These aren't coincidences. They're carefully engineered experiences. As Tristan Harris, a former Google design ethicist, explains, platforms are designed to exploit our vulnerabilities. They create what he calls intermittent variable rewards, a mechanism borrowed from slot machines to keep us addicted. Now, let's connect this to Aldous Huxley's vision. In Brave New World, the pursuit of pleasure wasn't just a personal failing, it was a societal tool for control. People were so consumed by their desires that they didn't notice or care about the loss of their autonomy. Today, we face a similar threat. While we may not be taking soma, we are inundated with digital distractions that serve the same purpose, to pacify us and keep us compliant. But why does this matter so much? Because the pursuit of pleasure, when left unchecked, doesn't just rob us of time, it steals our potential. When we prioritize fleeting gratification over meaningful pursuits, we sacrifice the opportunity to grow, learn, and contribute. Author Cal Newport, in his book Deep Work, highlights how shallow engagement with technology erodes our ability to focus and achieve mastery. He argues that the greatest rewards in life come not from easy pleasures, but from sustained effort and deep concentration. So, here we are, trapped in a world where pleasure isn't just a choice, but a carefully crafted weapon. Aldous Huxley warned us, and today's attention economy proves it. Those dopamine hits, those endless scrolls, they're not accidents. They're chains designed to keep you locked in. But here's the big question. What happens when we let this pursuit of fleeting joy steal not just our time, but our potential. We're only halfway through this journey. In Part 2, we're diving even deeper, exposing the systems profiting off your distraction and revealing the one powerful secret that can break you free. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. This next revelation could be the key to reclaiming your life. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join me in Part 2. The truth is waiting. Are you ready to grab it?